It's been an amazing meditation on the central flame this week for me. Because all around me is the evidence of what happens when we let the fire burn. Right here and now, we're coming to the end of a cycle where I have been privileged to keep the fire stoked and see how that manifests in the people who are here, right? This has been such a beautiful journey to witness the central flame within all of our interns be stoked, be set free. And I know that it's just beginning, because to me, it feels like it's just beginning for me. Even though it's been going on for a while, it's always new, it's always fresh. There's always something deeper, always something more to be experienced, more grace, more flow, more joy. And in the meditations around this week, I couldn't help but think of, like, in some ways, each of us we tend the fire. We tend the fire. When let's say I haven't tended my fire quite well enough. And it takes one of you, a friend, a family member, who sees me truly and reminds me who I am, that I am the central flame. And then that can bring my fire back in. And to see also the responsibility of, when people come here to Sunrise Ranch, to surround them, to love them, to encourage them when they are not yet knowing the fire within themselves. So it is a sacred thing to be a teacher. I think every single person in this room is a teacher. Every single one of you have at some point in your life actually given life to someone who needed it. Maybe even saved a life and you didn't know it. That's happened for me. Years later, someone will come along and say, remember that time? Remember what you told me? That changed. That changed my life. That changed the direction that I was heading. And so many blessings have come into my life because of that moment. We all hold this power, each and every one of us. And as a firekeeper, it also can happen that, at least from my own experience, where sometimes the fire needs stoking, right? And so when I think of the ascending flame, and I think of devotion, and I think of this capacity that we have when we let our hearts go into a place of gratitude, when we let our hearts go into a place of compassion for ourselves and for another, like truly, instead of holding on to the old resentment, the old complaint, the old pattern of judgment, when we can truly see ourselves or another through those eyes, the fire is burning because we let it. And so I just want to remind us all that it is a moment by moment tending, right? It's a moment by moment tending. And for me, the fire just keeps getting bigger because we're doing it together. I can't imagine if I was doing this all by myself, right? Anybody else here have that experience? Like, what would it be if we weren't connected to other people who are remembering this and letting the fire within them burn, letting the light within them shine, and letting the glory of their lives be made manifest right here, right now? Where would we be without those teachers? We are all those teachers. So grateful to be in this meditation with all of you, to be allowing ourselves to know this fire in ever greater ways. We're just getting started.